very tall. But that is all. Yes, and you can have your old New York. It's not for me. Give me Paris, the Paris for which the tourist never looks. The guides don't have my Paris in their books. Garçon regrets. No crêpes Suzettes. The lady pales. He's serving snails. They'll both get heartburn. Wait and see. That's what makes Paris, Paris. You try to grab a taxi cab. The light is red. He goes ahead and knocks you down quite cheerfully. That's what makes Paris, Paris. The horse-drawn cart, the Eiffel Tower, the butcher's mart, the Eiffel Tower, the search for art, the Eiffel Tower, the Eiffel, awful, Eiffel Tower. You're half alive. You're 85. There's no two jours to your l'amours. Then all at once you're 23. That's what we call c'est la vie. And that's what makes Paris, Paris. And Paris is home to me. So here we are, halfway through the 20th century. Those of you who are good at math or history can tell me what year is this? Ah, excellent, excellent. And it has been 5 years since the end of that very big event that we were not happy about. Does anyone know? But that's cheating. You are not American. You know, it's the Americans who have to learn their history. After 2 or 3 years, they think it's ancient. But we had a big invasion from Germany, and then an invasion from the Americans and the Brits, and now we have an invasion of tourists. Bienvenue en France. We're very happy to have you here. You know, when we see the Americans, we raise the prices in the window. But that's because you can afford it. The dollar, he goes very far. And we are still rationing. For example, if I want to have chocolate, no ration coupon for chocolate. Sugar, chicken, eggs, a pair of shoes. We still have ration stamps for all that. It's a good thing you get ration stamps. That way everyone gets a little bit, and the children, they get milk. It's a good idea. And so you came over by boat, madame. How was the trip? Terrible, oh, mal au ventre, tout ça. Oh, I know, it's very tough, you know. Wait until one day we'll all be flying. Yeah, and how is your hotel? Great. You're American. She loves our hotel and she's American. This is good. I tell you what. From your hotel, the view is swell. But here's the rub. There is no tub. You'll wash with perfume and a cream. That's what makes Paris, Paris. Each man is geared to sport a beard. Who are those guys? They're ex-GIs. To look correct, wear a goatee. And that's what makes Paris, Paris. The gay cafe, the Eiffel Tower, la mayonnaise, the Eiffel Tower, la Marseillaise, the Eiffel Tower, la Marseillaise, madame. Allons en the Eiffel Tower, the awe-inspiring, but so tiring. You cannot speak. Your French is weak. Just use your hands. She understands. And pretty soon it's mon chéri. Oh, that's what we call c'est la vie. That's what makes Paris, Paris. And Paris is home to Well, I'm very glad that you have come across the ocean, mal au ventre and all. I'm so glad you made it here. I'm going to give you 2 pieces of advice. One is to learn a few essential phrases in French. We really appreciate the effort. And I know for Americans, this is very difficult. My best friend from the USA, Tom, I tried to teach him French. My English got much better. And put on a pair of comfortable shoes. Because the best way to see Paris is to go walking. You can walk through the Grand Boulevard. You can go to the Champs-Élysées. I'd take you there. Maybe we get lucky. Someone will invite us to a cabaret room. And we will be playing the guitar from night to dawn. What do you think? Je me baladais sur l'avenue, le cœur ouvert à l'inconnu. J'avais envie de dire bonjour à n'importe qui. N'importe qui, ce fut toi. Je te dis n'importe quoi. Il suffisait de te parler pour t'apprivoiser. Oh, Champs-Élysées, oh, Champs-Élysées, au soleil et sous la pluie, à midi et à minuit, il y a tout ce que vous voulez aux Champs-Élysées. Tu m'as dit, j'ai rendez-vous dans un sous-sol avec des fous qui vivent la guitare à la mer du soir au matin. Alors je t'ai accompagné, on a dansé, on a chanté, on n'a même pas pensé à s'embrasser. Oh, Champs-Élysées, oh, Champs-Élysées, au soleil, sous la pluie, à midi et à minuit, il y a tout ce que vous voulez aux Champs-Élysées. Chantez avec moi. Oh, Champs-Élysées, ba 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 ba. Oh, Champs-Élysées, ba 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 ba. Au soleil et sous la pluie, à midi et à minuit, il y a tout ce que vous voulez aux Champs-Élysées. De tout bas, je vois la vie en rose. Il me dit des mots d'amour, des mots de tous les jours, et ça me fait quelque chose. Il est entré dans mon cœur une part de bonheur dont je connais la cause. C'est lui pour moi pour lui dans la vie. Il me l'a dit, l'a juré pour la vie. Et dès que je l'aperçois, alors je sens en moi mon cœur qui bat. I thought that love was just a word they sang about in songs I heard. It took his kisses to reveal that I was wrong and love is real. Hold me close and hold me fast, the magic spell you cast. This is La Vie en Rose. Will you kiss me, heaven sighs, and though I close my eyes, I see La Vie en Rose. My friend Jeannot does not believe in love. And you can say, but how is that possible? He's a French male. But he's only 8 years old. It'll catch up to him later. You will meet Jeannot. How do I know? Because Jeannot is everywhere where something is happening in Paris. He's riding the back of his friend's bicycle. He's waving a baguette like an instrument of war. You know what is a baguette, right? It's a bread. When he hits you on the head with it too many times, it doesn't taste so good. You'll recognize him. C'est un poil de carotte. He's a redhead. Oh, and he loves to collect stamps, which is a very good thing because he collects ration stamps. And for my cafe, is good because I get extra sugar. And as you can see, I have no sugar. The other day, I see him with a satchel of school books on his shoulder. I say, Jeannot, what has come over you? Why have you decided to go to school? He looks at me, he says, Marcel, c'est mon nom, je m'appelle Marcel. He says, Marcel, I'll figure out. If I never go to school, I'll never get a vacation. A Parisian garment's poetry in motion. You won't find the same your side of the ocean. This bit of a scamp, streetwise and clever without devotion. A Parisian garment's a wonderful mixture of wide open sky, of devil and cherub, and his hardened glance will melt at the orange you offer up. He's a short punchinello, his quick fist, you see. If a kindly old fellow dares to call him mon petit, a Parisian garment is his own cocky fashion, a bud that will grow where others throw trash in. The spirit, all right, of Paris that fights against fashion. Big baggy pants, way too long, always his hands in his pockets. If there's a cop comes along, out of sight, he's lost in the throng.
J'aime flâner sur les grands boulevards. Il y a tant de choses à voir. On y voit des grands jours d'espoir, des jours de colère qui font sortir le populaire. Là vibre le cœur de Paris, toujours ardent, grandeur avec ses chants, ses cris. Bien des jolis moments d'histoire sont inscrits partout le long de nos grands boulevards.
On a des chances d'apercevoir des yeux angéliques aussi jusqu'à la République.
Je retourne mon petit hôtel,
Ma chambre, la fenêtre donne sur un coin du ciel. Tout me parvient comme un appel. Toute la rumeur, toutes les lueurs du monde enchanteur des grands boulevards. Well, Maman and I didn't always live in Paris. In fact, we moved 1933. Maman says to me, elle est très sage, and she knows a lot about her history. She said, we have had a great war, but it's not over yet. They did not fix the problem. There is no democracy. We are hurting. There is depression. There are fascists. They have come to power in Germany. And there are fascists in France, and we have to beware. And there's going to be another war. Paris, we should leave Paris. So we moved as far away from Paris, as far west as we could go before dumping into the ocean. We moved to Brest. Brest is in Bretagne, in Brittany, the big seaport. And that's where I met Tom. Yes, Tom, he's a merchant marine from the US of A. So he's there hanging out with the dock workers. In 1936, we had a big strike wave. One strike after another. It was very exciting. Well, I'll tell you about that later. So there we are in Brest. And it rains in Brest all the time, non-stop. It was raining one day. I was crossing the Rue de Siam. You know the sailors, they go away, they come back, they name the streets after the places that they have been to. Siam, you say? So, there I was crossing the street, it was raining. A young woman smiles at me. I don't know her, but I smile back. She is blooming, radiant, streaming wet in the rain. From under an awning, a man calls out her name. Barbara! She goes running into his arms. She's smiling, radiant, blooming, streaming wet. You must remember, Barbara. Never forget your happy smile, the rain on our happy town, on the sea, and the boat to Ile d'Ouessant, Ocean Island, the Navy Yard. You mustn't forget, Barbara, because it's been a goddamn war. And it's been a rain of steel and iron and fire and blood. And the one who held you in his arms so lovingly, is he dead? Is he missing? Is he still alive? It rains non-stop in Brest. But it's no longer the same. It's not even the storm of fire and iron and blood. It's the rain of desolation and terrible loss. And the clouds that burst over Brest are like dogs that rot and are swept away, far, far away from Brest, of which nothing remains. The irony, it was the US airplanes. They bombed us for 6 weeks, non-stop, like the rain. Rappelle-toi, Barbara, il pleuvait sans cesse sur Brest, et tu marchais souriante, nuit à nuit, ruisselante sous la pluie. Rappelle-toi, Barbara, il pleuvait sans cesse sur Brest, et je t'ai croisé rue de Siam. Tu souriais, et moi je souriais de même. Rappelle-toi, Barbara, toi que je ne connaissais pas, toi qui ne me connaissais pas. Rappelle-toi quand même ce jour-là, n'oublie pas. Un homme sous un porche s'abritait et il a crié ton nom, Barbara. Et tu as couru vers lui sous la pluie ruisselante, la vie épanouie. Et tu t'es jeté dans ses bras. Rappelle-toi même ce jour-là. Et ne m'en veux pas si je te tutoie. Je dis tout ce que j'aime, même si je ne the end. There are thousands of reasons to migrate to Paris. Your home may have been bombed out, or the stage beckoned, the soil got worn out, or a man beckoned, or if you're an American Negro in these years since the war, perhaps you've decided, having fought for democracy all around the world, you are too tired to fight for it again back at home. My friend Tom, he tells me if we were walking down the street together in his hometown, the way we walk together in Brest, hand in hand, kissing, he could be hanging from a tree, dead, the next day. And I looked at him, I say, je comprends pas. This is making no sense to me. What is this? He says it's a lynching. Was lynching. Lynching, like so. You mean you hang a man? Yes, from a tree. And everyone comes to watch. To watch? How is this possible? This is Jim Crow. I say, who is this Jim Crow? He says, no, it's not a who, it's a what. It's a set of laws. You and I, we cannot mix. I'm not sure I understand. But I look at his face. He is a dark chocolate. And I am vanilla. Chocolate and vanilla, I say. They go very good together. I think I understand why the very black musicians want to come to Paris. They can play, they can come in through the front door. In fact, last year, the Festival International du Jazz, ici à Paris, it was fabulous. It was fantastic. It was Dizzy Gillespie and Charlie Parker, Monsieur Bebop, and Louis Armstrong, his entire band, and the great Royal himself. My friend Rick Top says, when the Duke Ellington comes into town, we declare a national holiday. Very nice man. He's so nice he gives my friend Elizabeth a song to sing.
The bank cafes, strolling the quays, watching the boats on the sand. Come back again. Where is that boy I met? That boy that made me care. Those Paris blues and wonder why
fever when he lies down, when there is no one around. Then thousands of numbers and places crashing his head till it races, sending racing around the town. This job requires a memory like a telephone directory. He holds his head behind his hands, and then he holds his head between his hands. And to himself he murmurs low, and since he's a French cabbie, il dit en français, 220 rue de Vaugirard, 33 rue de Ménilmontant, Grand Palais, Cassel-les-Arts, 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 de dernier des Mohicans, grosse de Mélenchon, avenue du Gros Barbu, boulevard des Trois Idiots. Taxi, taxi, no, taxi, taxi, to see Paris. Taxi for the Grand Prix. Taxi for the jackass. Taxi for the countess. Taxi for the cocktail. Taxi to misbehave. Taxi for the Great War. Taxi, 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 straight to the grave. That is why the cab drivers drive like maniacs. It's really not their fault. So we have to pay attention to them. And I'm sorry I've made some of the gentlemen very sad. I have to take care of that. Maybe, mademoiselle and maman. Allez, venez, Miller, vous asseoir à matin. Il fait si froid dehors. Ici, c'est confortable, laissez-vous faire, Miller. Et prenez bien vos aises, vos peines sur mon cœur et vos pieds sur une chaise. Je vous connais, Miller. Vous ne m'avez jamais vu, je ne suis qu'une fille du bord, une ombre de la rue. Just yesterday, he brushed past me, looking like a king, the silk scarf floating off his shoulder, and that young demoiselle on his arm. She was so beautiful, it left a chill in my heart. But now he comes into my place. He sits at my table. It's cold out there. It's nice in here. He doesn't know me, but I know him. I am a shadow in the streets of the port. Allez, venez, Miller, vous asseoir un matin. Il fait si froid dehors. Ici c'est confortable, laissez-vous faire, Miller. Et prenez bien vos aises. Vos peines sur mon cœur, vos pieds sur une chaise. Je vous connais, Miller, vous ne m'avez jamais vu. Je ne suis qu'une fille du port, une ombre de la rue. Suffice to say, where there's a ship, there's a heartbreak. For it takes that young demoiselle across to the other side of the ocean, never knowing how she's wrecking your life. Love makes you cry, like existence itself. It gives you a break, only to break you. You don't have to look like such a sad sap. You're in my kingdom. I take care of remorse. I sing the romance for the gentleman who never had a chance. Allez, venez, Miller, vous osez, clair de môme, laissez-vous faire, Miller. Venez dans mon royaume, je soigne. Le romanche chante, la romanche chante, les Miller qui n'ont pas de chance. Regardez-moi, Miller m'avait jamais vu, mais vous pleurez, Miller, ça je l'aurais jamais cru. He's crying. Well, it happens from time to time. We just have to put our hands together and cheer him up with one more chorus. Allez, venez, Miller, vous asseoir un matin. Il fait si froid dehors. Ici, c'est confortable. Laissez-vous faire, Miller. Et venez entrer. Allez, venez, venez, entrez. So, my friend Tom, I've had my share of lovers, but why marry them? Tom, he came close. But you see, 1936, so we have this big strike wave. He learns all about Marxism and Revolution, and he decides he must go and unite the workers of the world. You see, it's a noble and very important cause. But then again, he has to leave. I kiss him goodbye. I wish him bonne chance. And he never met his daughter, who was born early the next year. There we are at the dock. The big ships, they are waiting for their merchandise to be loaded up. And he's there on the boat. It's rocked by the waves. And the women, they are at the dock rocking the cradles. And the ships pay no attention. So the men must go chasing the horizon. The women, they must cry. But the ships, as they leave the port, they feel the pull of the faraway cradles. Well, we must amuse ourselves anyway, so we go to the music hall. I was very lucky. I got to see, well, first of all, I became a good friend of Bricktop. She, another American, very, like a milk chocolate with red hair. That's where Bricktop comes from. Her real name was Beatrice Ada Louise Virginia Queen Victoria Smith. Bricktop is easier. She had a club in Paris. Oh, we loved to learn how to do the Charleston and the black bottom there. And I got to meet her good friend, Josephine Baker. Baker to you. Josephine, if she did the Charleston one day, we all learned it the next. When she did the black bottom, we had to learn it the next day. And of course, Bricktop always helped to teach it to us, so that was good. Josephine, she would sing of faraway, exotic places. We made her into an erotic princess, not bad for a kid from East St. Louis. And she would sing about faraway places like Hawaii. Oh, si l'Hawaii, tous les amoureux se disent des mots charmeux. Ils sont si jolis et si langoureux, écoutez-en la douceur. Le chant de pays depuis toujours, c'est le chant d'amour. Aussi Hawaï, toute la nuit, c'est le cri de jour. Ce refrain si doux, on l'entend partout, même chez le grand Manitou. Et les jeunes mamans aux petits enfants chantent sans leur nom doucement. We had, at the cafe in Brest, I had a regular. She was a fille de joie, a girl of joy. You know, what Americans call a hooker. When she was finished with her work for the night, she went to the local dance hall where her lover played the accordion. It made her want to sing. Oh, she didn't even want to dance. He was playing the java, which is a very sexy dance. Do you know the java? He puts his hands on her derrière like this. And she puts her arms around his shoulder like so. And they dance close together, so, comme ci, comme ça. It's too sexy for Americans. And she didn't want to dance it either. She just wanted to look at his fingers as he played on the accordion. So, La Fille de Joie was very sad when he was called away to the war to be a soldier. She says, Marcel, when he gets back, we're going to get a place of our own. I'm going to be the cashier. He's going to be the big boss, and we are going to live like pashas. Very rich harem, palace, etc., etc. Ah, La Fille de Joie has lost her clientele. With a face like that, what the hell? Her soldier boy is not coming back, and her dreams are finished. But this time, her legs drag her to the local dance hall, where this other guy is playing the accordion. There, past that lamppost, her office. And this time she dances on the dance floor to forget l'accordéoniste. La fille de joie est belle au coin de la rue là-bas. Elle a une clientèle qui lui remplit son bas. Quand son boulot s'achève, elle s'en va à son tour chercher un peu de rêve dans un bar de faubourg. Son homme est un artiste, c'est un drôle de petit gars, un accordéoniste qui sait jouer la java. Elle écoute la java, mais elle ne la danse pas, elle ne regarde même pas la piste. Mais ses yeux amoureux suivent le jeu nerveux et les doigts secs et longs de l'artiste. Ça lui retourne la paume, il a envie de chanter ses musiques. Tout son être est tendu, son souffle suspendu, c'est une vraie tour de la musique. La fille de joie est triste, au coin de la rue là-bas. Son accordéoniste, il est parti soldat. Quand il viendra de la guerre, ils prendront une maison. Elle sera la caissière et lui fera le patron. Que la vie sera belle, ils seront de vrais pachas. Et tous les soirs pour elle, il jouera la java. Elle entend la java qu'elle fredonne tout bas. Elle revoit son accordéoniste. Et ses yeux amoureux suivent le jeu nerveux. Et les doigts secs et lourds, c'est l'artiste. Ça lui rend de la papade. Il a envie de pleurer ses musiques. Tout son être est tendu, son souffle suspendu. C'est une vraie tour de la musique. La fille de joie est seule au coin de la rue là-bas. Les filles qui font la gueule, les hommes n'en veulent pas. Et tant pis si elle crève, son homme ne viendra plus. Fini tous ces beaux rêves, sa vie, elle est foutue. Pourtant ces jambes tristes l'entraînent au boui-boui, où il y a un autre artiste qui joue toute la nuit. Elle écoute la java, elle entend la java, elle a fermé les yeux, les doigts secs et nerveux. Ça lui retourne la papade, elle a envie de crier ses musiques. Alors pour oublier, elle s'est mise à danser, à tourner ensemble de la musique. Arrêtez, arrêtez, arrêtez! Arrêtez la musique. The falling leaves drift by my window. days grow long, and soon I'll hear of winter's song. And I miss you most of all, my darling, when autumn leaves start to fall. Oh, je voudrais que tu te souviennes des jours heureux où nous étions amis. En ce temps-là, la vie était plus belle et le soleil plus brûlant qu'aujourd'hui. Les feuilles mortes ramassent à la peine. Toi, je n'ai pas oublié. Les feuilles mortes ramassent à la peine. Les souvenirs et les regrets aussi. Et le vent du nord les emporte dans la nuit froide de l'été. Et la chanson que tu chantais, toujours, toujours, je l'entendrai. C'est une chanson qui te ressemble. Toi, tu m'aimais et je t'aimais. Et nous vivions deux ensemble. Toi qui m'aimais, moi qui t'aimais. Mais la vie sépare ceux qui s'aiment tout doucement, sans faire de bruit. Et la mer efface sur le sable les paroles des Our daughter would be, you know, during the war, you expect you're going to lose soldiers, and you may have bridges, factories will be bombed out, but not the cafes, and not the babies. And our daughter would be 13 now. Elizabeth,
You come to Paris, you come to play, you have a wonderful time, you go away, and from then on you talk of Paris knowingly. You may know Paris, you don't know Paris. Though you've been around a lot and danced a lot and laughed a lot, you don't know Paris.
non, rien de rien.
You may say you've seen a lot and heard a lot and learned a lot. You don't know Paris.
Non, je ne regrette rien.
Paris will still be laughing laughing after every one of us
Et
disappeared.
le bien qu'on m'a fait.
But never once forget her laughter is the laughter that hides the
Et le
tears.
mal, tout ça m'est bien égal.
And until you've lived a lot and loved a lot and lost a lot, you don't know how real. You don't know how real.
Non, rien de rien. Non, je ne regrette rien. Mais le bien qu'on m'a fait, mais le mal, tout ça m'est bien égal. Non, rien de rien. Non, je ne regrette rien. C'est payé, balayé, oublié. Je me fous du passé avec mes souvenirs. J'ai allumé le feu, mes chagrins, mes plaisirs. Je n'ai plus besoin de balayer les amours avec leur tremolo, balayer pour toujours. Je repars à zéro. Non, rien de rien. Non, je ne regrette rien, ni le bien qu'on m'a fait, ni le mal, tout ça m'est bien égal. Non, rien de rien. Non, until you have loved rien.
And until
And ma vie,
you have lost a
affiche-moi
lot.
aujourd'hui. Ça commence avec toi.
J'ai pas fini mes jours à Tombouctou, t'apporterai pas des machines à clous. Moi je veux être fripé,
Fripé.
triplement fripé, fripé comme un triple de Belleville. Je veux pas finir ma vie à Acapulco, danser tourner avec des gigolos. Moi je veux être tordu, triplement tordu,
Tordu.
but don't get too Belleville. Swinging Belleville rendezvous, marathon dancing doo-doo-doo, voodoo can balladoo, Belleville swinging rendezvous. Je veux pas finir ma vie à Singapour, jouer du petit fou.
Petit fou,
Moi je veux être idiot,
idiot,
triplement idiot,
idiot.
rouler comme un triple de Belleville. Je veux pas finir ma vie à Honolulu,
Honolulu.
chanter comme un oiseau, ça ne se fait plus.
Ça fait plus.
Moi je bois ma verre brisée,
Brisée.
triplement brisé,
Brisé.
swingé comme un triple de Belleville. Swinging Belleville rendezvous, marathon dancing doo-doo-doo, voodoo can balladoo, Belleville swinging rendezvous, oh Belleville swinging rendezvous.
song everyone knows. It's 2 words. Si bon. Si, as in the letter C, not to be confused with say. Si means so. You got that? Si bon. Bon is like good, and bonbon is candy. It's so good. So here we go. C'est si bon, si bon, si bon, de pouvoir m'embrasser. Si bon, et puis de recommencer. Si bon, à la moindre occasion. It's so good to hug, we have to do it again. C'est si bon, de jouer du piano. Si bon, tout le long de son dos. Tandis que nous dansons. Sans parler de ce que je ne peux pas dire, c'est si bon de guetter dans ses yeux un espoir merveilleux qui donne le frisson. C'est si bon, ces petites sensations. Ça vaut mieux qu'un million. Tellement, c'est bon. So, when I go walking down the street with my lover, the passers-by, they get jealous. And when he does to seduce me, I can't tell you. When I'm in his arms, I get goosebumps that are worth more than €1 million. That's a lot of money still these days. And the ladies can sing la la la, and the guys can sing si bon, like they mean it. Here we go. La la la, si bon. La 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 la, si bon, si bon. La 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 la, si bon, si bon. La 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 la. La la la. La 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 la, si bon, si bon. La 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 la. La 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 la. En voyant notre mine ravieuse, les passants dans la rue nous envient. C'est si bon, quand je suis dans ses bras. Si bon, de me dire que tout ça, c'est à moi peu de bon. C'est si bon. Et si nous nous aimons, cherche pas la raison. C'est parce que c'est si bon, si bon, si bon. Lovers say this in France. Si bon, when they turn to romance, because it means this is so good. Merci.